We are playing, for the next hour, Man, I Just Want to Go Home. This is a noir, adventure, visual novel, narrative adventure kind of vibe, but all of the art is done in MS Paint, according to the Steam page. Fascinated me. I've had this sitting in my library to play for quite a while. It's about time. So let's go. Look at that. The grey October skies vomited another bucket of rain on the last tram moving away into the wet innards of the city. Wet innards. How lovely. Missed this one too, huh? You think to yourself as you retreat deeper into the useless hood of your soaked-through jacket, muttering half-coherent curses and reaching into the pocket for the blank dead rectangle of your ancient cell phone. You thump your thumb against the matte black screen disappointedly. Even if you had ordered a taxi, you wouldn't be able to pay for it thanks to your last client who deemed your service too low grade for his money. Stupid low-income son of a broke bitch. Talk about yourself, or are you talking about the other person? Through the static of the rain, your eyes catch a greenish reflection from the neon sign of the coffee shop Flat. You start trudging slowly towards it like some wet, depressed silk moth, sloshing the soup from your socks and your cheap sneakers with each new step. There's no need to hurry, it's impossible to get any wetter than soaking. Aw, look at this. How cute! I love this. I love I don't think you can quite call this monochromatic anymore, can you? But it's like very limited colour palette at the very least, with heavy emphasis on the shadows. I like that. The door gives way surprisingly easy, and you stumble into the well-lit empty room, the shopkeeper's bell ringing feverishly. A barista swiftly raises her head from a worn-out paperback and says, with a tinge of disappointment in her voice, good evening? Hello, a double Americano, please. Just a minute. While she operates the outrageously outdated coffee machine, you hang up your waterlogged jacket and settle your damp carcass on a bar stool later. Loving the words they're using here. Your damp carcass. That's fun. I wonder if she'll be okay with me hanging my socks over it. Dude, you're in a fucking public place. Be for real. Well, the smell of my feet after a whole day of walking and meeting the most insufferable people in the city will probably make this place uninhabitable. What's your job? I think I can at least take off my sneakers and put my feet directly over the— Dude, come on! Come on, have some decorum, you freak! Ugh, I hope their ventilation works. Coffee. The fear of being judged gives way to the fear of getting sick, and you press your cold, fishy soles against the dusty metal of the heater. Bust out the puppies! Damp carcass, that's so fun! Damp carcasses are very fun! Yeah, I love there's a big emphasis on visceral sense and sight. I love it. Oh, we get a gripper vision, okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Much better. The barista brings you an Americano, side-eyeing your barstool heater situation. Whoever this guy is, he sucks. Some weather, huh? You don't say. I haven't seen a flood like this since ever. You ain't from around here, are you? Is it that obvious? Nah, you just look like a delivery guy. Smell like one too. Whoa, crazy. Crazy work, queen. TV static hairdo, yeah. Oh, if you're talking about me frying my feet on the heater, I can... She smiled disarmingly. Nah, man, I'm just playing with you. It's just a figure of speech. You can fry your feet all you want. How romantic. You can fry your feet all you want. As you might notice, business ain't going so great today. Only frogs go to coffee shops in this weather. Yeah, hate them. They never tip. Wait until you meet a human. She smiles once more, blinding you with her perfectly white teeth. I like how we're all still talking about the feet. Doesn't she drink coffee in a coffee shop? And extends her hand to you. Name's Rita. Let's just go with Tango. I'm Tango. Nice to meet you. That heater feels nice too, doesn't it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to my reading and you can get back to whatever you're up to. Call me if you need anything. Wait, by any chance, do you have a mini USB charger? Mini USB? That's a blast from the past. I'm old-fashioned that way. Some people confuse it with poverty, though. Nice. This guy's kind of smooth with it, though. It's kind of smooth with it. What can you do? Some people just lack perception. But I have to disappoint you. I ain't seen a mini USB since like 2006. That's okay. I need to start keeping up with the times. Oh, look at this shot. How cute. Blindingly white feet. That too, to be honest. Yeah, I just noticed that. The text box actually looks like it's taped on, see? It's got like tape over it. Oh, that's a great little detail. Hello, Creeper McGee. How you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Rita leaves you alone with waves of warm bliss rolling through your body, from the heater and upwards. The rhythmic patter of the rain is fractally reflected inside your brain, adding weight to your eyelids with each new drop. The coffee should invigorate you, but it only adds jewels to the heat balance of your comfort. Your eyes finally give in, and... what a ringtone. Rita's ringtone wrangles you from sleep, and you desperately cling to the table trying to balance yourself on the stilts of a bar stool. So he whips out the grippers, and then he just fucking falls asleep. Like, dude, you're a mess, man. You're a mess. Yes? Ah, shit, Tara, really? Of course I'm on shift. Where else would I be? Alright, I'll come, don't worry. I just need to find my swimsuit, that's all. Rita comes over from the counter and touches your shoulder. Listen, Tango, I don't want to impose on you or anything, but seeing as you're so cozy in here, how about you just keep sitting in this chair while I quickly run across the street to give my neighbour my set of keys? It'll take 15 minutes max. Is that alright with you? What if someone comes? That would be a miracle. What if I'm not the man you think I am and I rob you blindly? Don't say that! Don't fucking say that! Oh my god. Good luck robbing an empty register! So, agree to Rita's proposal and keep sitting in the warm coffee shop, or no, I'd like to go for a swim. Let's just stay here. Love making workers uncomfortable on their shifts, yeah! Rita smiles, confidingly. Opens her umbrella, and slithers out onto the street. Maybe don't make joking threats of violence to a woman working on her own. Yeah, maybe just an idea. Mr. Toes here, turning around. What if I robbed you? Hey, you got that mini USB? The shopkeeper's bell rings softly before falling silent, leaving you alone with the sound of rain and the gentle hum of the refrigerator. We're so normal in this game. We're such a normal guy. Oh, that... Socks. Sock vision. You shrug, pull the wet socks off your feet with a squelch and place them on a heater to dry. It's okay, dude. Make yourself comfortable. No big deal. Then, with a quick glance, you notice a stack of paper napkins on a table across the room, which you hastily grab and stuff inside your sneakers in a futile attempt to soak up at least some of the moisture. You finish your double Americano with one big gulp. To your surprise, a shimmering clot of anxiety starts forming 2 inches below your solar plexus. But why? It's the fucking coffee. I hate coffee. Why did I even order it? The rain grows stronger. The forms that the coffee shop is comprised of start to tremble. To grow disproportionate. With faint specks of light scattered across its numerous surfaces, a pile of maybe I should save. Let's save, yeah. With faint specks of light scattered across its numerous surfaces, a pile of cups on top of an ancient coffee machine gazes blankly at you. You lock your eyes on it and jump from the sound of the bell cutting through the stale air. A rumpled, middle-aged man wearing a soaking wet white trench coat staggers into the coffee shop. Whoa! This door does not adhere to fire safety standards. Good evening, sir. Pour me a glass of water, boy. Oh! Oh! I like the little scar he's got going on. He croaks and materializes 20 marks. A 20? Your hand grabs it way before your brain starts calculating the ethical side of such an action. 20? It's 4 subway rides, 2 packs of cigarettes. It's still not enough to get a taxi, but I'm not little Lord Fauntleroy. Is that? Unceremoniously, you stuff your feet inside the mushy napkin linen sneakers and limp towards the sink with the finesse of an ex-paraplegic on high heels. There, you grab the first sorta clean tumbler, fill it from the tap, and give it to the man. His trembling hand grabs the glass, pelicanly empties it into his throat, and thumps it on the counter. The prose is crazy, very flowery language. Hey Candy, how you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, this game's pretty sick. I love the visuals. Are you going in for a kiss? Is that what you're doing, you freak? Then he gives you a long, piercing look with his blue eyes. Standard blue eye behavior. Shining in the center of the life-drained face. You don't work here. Is this a BL? Is this Yowie? I'm substituting for my friend. Friend is a bit of a stretch, in fairness. You did threaten violence earlier. Pelicanly, yeah, I noticed that. That's an odd one. His stare drills a sense of discomfort into you. Why do his hands tremble so much? An alcoholic? But he doesn't have a bloated face or any signs of bad blood circulation. Maybe it's Parkinson's, but... Don't forget to share the tips, he said, then turned around so swiftly that droplets from his trench coat rained all over the coffee shop. He bolted out the door, causing the bell to rattle metallically. You exhale and look at the counter to find a thick wallet laying near the empty tumbler. A wallet of a stranger who's willing to pay 20 marks for a glass of water? Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is a... What does the pause button do? Oh, that was just... Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do a save there, super quick, because this feels like it could be a branching path. Should I keep the wallet, or should I run after him? I think running after him might be... It's either going to be more interesting, or it could just end up being very underwhelming, and he'll take the wallet and that's it. Poll? Yes, could you do a poll super quickly? Super quick 1 minute poll. What should we do? Keep the wallet, or run after the creepy stranger? Yeah, we'll go with that unless it dramatically changes... Chase the stranger. Chase the stranger. Run after the creepy stranger. You shake your head disappointedly, remove the moist lumps of paper from your sneakers, put on the disgustingly wet jacket, and run outside, pondering the vastness of your soul and the dizzying height of your moral stance. Wow, that's flowery language. A great silhouette is quickly moving down the street into the rain. You run, and occasionally you shout something like, "Sir, your wallet, man!" But the words dissipate into the rain without ever catching his attention. Okay, dude, okay. Bit much. Deaf fuck. Wow. Okay, we're gonna calm down, dude. We're gonna calm down. There's no need for that. It's a lashing rain. There's a very fair chance he would not hear you. You think, full of kindness and humility. Is that you? Jesus. After a couple of blocks, the silhouette takes a- Oh no, that's him. The silhouette takes a sharp turn into the shabby alleyway between two worn-out red-bricked buildings. You pick up the pace. Ooh. The first thing you see in that alleyway is a flash, revealing a limp body of a man in a striped jacket. Oh, is he shot? Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Witness the murder. Then you focus on the shape of another man, flickering through a sheet of rain, holding something black and heavy in his hand. The sound of a shot ricochets from a myriad of raindrops and pierces you. Was that scream? That movie scream, but reverberated? What's that scream? Wilhelm! Yeah, starts with the W. Wilhelm. Was that a Wilhelm scream? Just like really reverb? Very funny. Your stomach lurches up to your throat and you scream involuntarily. The stranger turns towards you, his lips moving, but you can't make out any words. My boy Wilhelm still getting that work. Good for him! Another flash blinds you. Something warm is seeping onto your chest. You got shot too. The wet asphalt crashes into your face with the whole devastating mass of its shining roughness. Why is my shirt so sticky? You didn't make it home. Okay, well, good thing we saved. Back we go. Okay, wallet keepers, it seems you guys were, you guys had the right idea. Let's keep the wallet this time. Did you finally catch a break? Did the mind-numbing sequence of failures finally lead you to a wallet with 2,000 marks? 20,000 marks? Sorry, I can't read. Just got an achievement called CREAM. Cream. Dollar bills, y'all. Sick little hip-hop reference there. Big fan. A wallet with a 20,000 marks. Really? That much? Emotions flood you. Not a single one of them is noble, but you giggle caustically. and glance around looking for cameras. Well, either the coffee shop flat holds the privacy of its customers in high regard, or it just hides the contrary really well. You decide to inspect the contents of the wallet more thoroughly. In the card section, there's a security pass issued to the name of Hans Luge, the head of security of Unrestricted Tech Solutions LLC. Security number 001337. I thought, my head thought leet, but I was like, no, that's wrong, isn't it? Not quite. Is that leet? Is that leet lingo? Any gamers in chat who can confirm? Jesus, he really looks like a head of security. Probably an ex-cop or something. VIP pass to Titanic Casino? Besides the pass, you see a half-faded VIP card from the casino Titanic. I guess none of us are above sin. With a bit of effort, you squeeze the wallet into a tight pocket of your jeans. It's safer this way. After some consideration, you rinse the tumbler and put it back exactly where it was. Showing my age there. I vaguely remembered it. Yeah, leet. From the days of yore. What if he comes back? This thought makes your breathing faster. A clot of anxiety reminds you of its presence in your chest. You bend down a bit too quickly and remove the slimy lumps of paper from your still not even close to being dry shoes. The Leet Street Boys? Good old days. Then you rush towards the heater, put your wet but warm socks over your feet and... Holy shit! Yells Rita as she runs inside the coffee shop. You freeze as caught red-handed pulsates in your head, your breathing almost coming to a halt. Rita shakes a gallon of water off her umbrella and looks at you with a genuine concern. Did you really try to rob the place? No! Oh, I can't save? Why not? Quick save? Okay, we can quick save though. Prove the world of nobility and leave Rita the wallet hoping that a creepy, quasi-old man would come to collect it. Or are you fucking kidding me? It's 20 grand! Tell Rita about the creepy... Guys, here we go again. Be noble or keep the wallet. Yell it at me. Please yell at me. Yell at me right now. Okay, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it, fuck it. But we did save, so if I need to reload, we can. Tell Rita about the creepy stranger, but shush about the wallet. Oh, but shush about the wallet. We're not even telling her about it. Yeah, I tried to steal the heater. Unfortunately, it's bolted too tight. Haha, yeah, I feel you. My teeth are fucking chattering. Did anyone come by? Someone did. A weird, pale, German-looking guy, shaking like he had Parkinson's or something. Also this. You give Rita a 20. He paid that much for a glass of water. Can you imagine? Whoa, well, keep it to yourself. Consider it your paycheck for today. You sure about that? I'm not, but I want to be kind and leave a good impression, so please don't test me. Ask her to order you a taxi, or are you crazy, leaving your personal information in a place where you've almost committed a sort of a crime? Do we want to be kind of freaked out by her and keep all the information to herself? Or just be normal and ask for a taxi? I don't think there's any... If we're being scummy, go the whole way. I am curious how far we can push the scumminess in this, to be honest. It's worked for us so far. Taxi? Let's just try the taxi. Let's just be normal about it. Just this once. Just this once. Taxi, fuck it. You squeeze something resembling a warm smile and put a 20 back in the counter. You can leave a good impression by ordering me a taxi. Oh yeah, sure thing. She pulls out her phone and gives you an inquiring look. Where are you gonna go? Ugh, home. Just have it sent to the coffee shop and I'll take it from here. Ah, okay, I get it. Not that I don't trust you with my address, it's just... Yeah, I told you, I get it. You head to... I mean, to be fair, you're still a stranger, Rita. Like, I'm not gonna give you my address, be real. You head to the bathroom as she calls the taxi company. You are too tense to piss. Love that. You start counting the fractures on the tiles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one looks like an elephant. They do need to retile this whole thing. This is not good. The stream of pee hits the urinal wall and splashes a few drops. Oh, thank you for the visceral dialogue here. I love it. Thank you for that. You were too lost in thoughts to notice how close you were standing. God, this is disgusting. Hastily, you wash your hands and dry them on your jeans. The taxi's already outside, says Rita as you exit the bathroom. Ooh, cool. Oh, look at us in the back. Me personally, I'm a relaxed pisser. Oh, thank you for that information, Oni. Thank you. A murky taxi driver with a mustache and a post-acne uneven skin doesn't pay any attention to your attempts to find a comfortable sitting position in the back. His headlights, muffled by the rain, only illuminate a metre of the road ahead, sentencing the car to a crawl at about 15 miles per hour. About half a mile down the street, 2 policemen pull you over and ask for your ID. What happened? Murder! Oh, the murder that we saw earlier. Of course it was murder. The cop blinds you with his flashlight. How to not look guilty? You ask yourself as you extend your arm with the wallet through the gap in the window. Wrong wallet. You try to slide your hand back inside the car, but the cop claws the wallet out of your limp grip and eyeballs you with the most suspicious look you've ever felt so far. Why did I even give him the wallet? Why not just a... The cop pulls a security pass out of the wallet, compares the photo of hands with your shivering face and says dryly, "Sir, step out of the vehicle, please." Of course! The taxi driver almost breaks his neck trying to follow you with his stare as you step out back into the rain. One of the cops unholsters his gun but doesn't point it at you, he just makes sure you know he has it. You chuckle nervously. Hans Luge? No, listen, I'm not the owner of this wallet. Well, yes, but... So how did it come into your possession then? I found it? Pack him up, Jim. Whoa! Spring Heel Jim is in this game? Look at you, Jim! You're looking great! You're looking well! Look at you, Jim! But what about... You didn't make it home. Damn, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, once again, we saved. So... Keep the wallet, yes. And we can fast forward. Very cool. Great that there's a fast forward option. Fantastic. Prove the world your nobility and leave Rita the wallet. Well, I mean, there's still the option of just, not getting the taxi. But you know what? Let's go the other route this time. Let's prove the world your nobility and leave Rita the wallet. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa, that's a really peculiar kraut. And also we're going to save again. What? Oh, okay, thank God. Okay, good. Oh, that's a really peculiar kraut. She mutters as she puts the security pass back into the wallet. Your right eye twitches. You can keep the 20. I've no claims on the 20. You breathe a sigh of relief. She notices and chuckles understandingly. What, despite the rain, your pocket's still dry? In every sense but the literal. Where do you live? What kind of question is that? A very normal one for a person who wants to order you a taxi home. And pay for it too, don't worry. Is this a game of binary choices, right and end? It may be. There might be multiple good endings, to be fair. Be a man and play coy a bit before giving her your address. Be a man and play coy? What do you mean? Straight up give her the address. Let's be a little coy. We're a little shy. You know I can't give you my address. Tango, relax. I'm not gonna bust your door in the middle of the night with a guitar string in one hand and a bottle of lube in the other. Okay, Frida. Jesus. I just want to help you. But why? For the biggest karmic payback of my life, obviously. Yo, what's up, Nikes? How you doing? Welcome on in. You sneeze furiously. Okay, for no reason? No, okay, fair enough. Alright, I'll give you my address on one condition. You give me your phone number. Whoa, okay, let's go, video game tango. What the fuck? You go, girl, I guess. Or man. Tango's male in this, it seems. To learn about the fate of this wallet later. To learn. Oh, right, like, to learn about the fate of this wallet. Okay, right, I wasn't gathering what she meant there. Of course. She gives you a half-ironic smile and scribbles her numbers on a napkin. I live at 12 Zampano Street, apartment... Whoa, you really think the taxi's going to drive you straight to your door? I don't know how tiny this taxi is. Okay, I'll ask the driver the dimensions. She pulls out her phone to finally order a ride. You shift your weight inside your wet shoes and think about the damp mess of today's events. Why was that Hans so fucking suspicious? Yeah, isn't that the taxi's job? Like, isn't that the whole point, is to bring you to your door? Who the hell carries 20 grand in cash in his wallet? What's wrong with your bladder, actually? It's about to blow up. What? You zip to the bathroom with a grimace that one shouldn't try at home. Oh, you just need to go to the bathroom. Okay. 3 minutes later, you casually... I thought he was saying something was wrong. Okay. 3 minutes later, you casually walk out, drying your hands on your semi-wet jeans. Your carriage awaits you, sir. Thanks, Rita. See you around. You raise 2 fingers to the ceiling and ding a brass bell on your way out. As you step outside, you are met with a fistful of water in your face. Okay. A murky taxi driver with a mustache. Is this the same dialogue? Yep, same dialogue. After an eternity of being stuck in a low gear, you hear a faint sound of a police siren. Then a trenchcoat-wearing shape of a person crosses the street mere inches away from the hood of the car. The driver smashes the brakes. I should probably buckle up. Blue reflections of the police lights dance on every surface of the nearby buildings. Through the windshields, you see a silhouette of headlights swerving towards you. Hear the screech of tires, and feel the force pushing you out from the back seat. Your flight is accompanied by the loud crack of either your skull or the windshield, which you effortlessly break through as you fly over the crumpled accordions of the cars. The end point of your trajectory turns out to be a police light that softly sinks inside your ribcage. Ha! Just got an achievement, just like Dark Souls. Die a gruesome death. You try to take your last breath, but only manage to gasp for air. You didn't make it home. Brutal. Okay, the car really feels like not a good way to go. What's here? Straight up give the address? I wonder will that change things? I wonder. Let's try it. Give her the address directly. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't piss-maxing. That was the problem. Live at 12 Zampano Street apartment. Whoa, you think... You go flying like a GTA character. I wonder because we didn't have more dialogue with Rita, will we just get straight home this time? Let's find out. All the same so far. The driver frantically pushes the brakes, halting the screeching carcass of his car. Oh! A trenchcoat-wearing shape opens the door and throws the driver out into the rain! Oh! Oh, the gun. A gun. Yo, the Royal Speedwagon, do your best tango, love your videos. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. You stare down the barrel of his gun with the intensity of a soon-to-be slaughtered chicken. Hello. Again. Ugh. You swallow some bile that rushes into your mouth as Hans assumes the driver's position at the wheel and states casually, I'm not a killer, boy. Of course I believe you, Hans. Wait, what? How the fuck do you know my name? Fucking Hans is at it again tonight! Not a killer twists his torso and once again acquaints you with his weapon. Did Toivo send you? Or was it someone on Koji's side? Who the fuck are you, kid? Start talking. He barks abruptly. Run your pockets, Tango. I got nothing in my pockets. I got lip balm. I got lip balm, dude. Is that valuable? Is that any good to you? You left your wallet in the coffee shop. You start wriggling in the backseat, trying to pull his wallet out of your pants. A muzzle flash leaves a small hole in your forehead as your brain splatters the rear windshield. You don't hear the bang. I'm not a killer, but get shot in a taxi. Achievement unlocked. You didn't make it home. Okay, so yeah, the taxi is just not happening. Not happening. Okay, let's see. Let's go here. Keep the wallet, running after the creepy stranger. There was no choices when we ran after the stranger, so that just seems like a total dead end. Keep the wallet. Let's fast forward. Yeah, I think there was another option this way. Let's find out. Are you crazy? Leaving your personal information? Did we do this option? I'm forgetting what we picked now. Did we do this option? I can't quite remember. We didn't, did we? No, okay. We picked taxi, didn't we? Good. Thank you, guys. Leaving your personal information in a place... Yeah. Well, you said it yourself. You quickly return the bill into your pocket. How far... Ah, here you go. How far is the nearest metro station? We're also going to save here. So that we don't, so that we've got a new branch here. How far is the nearest metro station? Like half a mile from here? But you don't want to go, man. Trust me, there's nothing to do outside without a boat. But what if he comes back? You think, involuntarily clenching your jaw. I'm already terribly late, so... Let me order you a taxi. Do I look like a billionaire? You squeeze your left hand through the wet sleeve of your jacket. I can pay for the ride. Do I look like a charity case? Come on, it's okay. I'm pretty sure I can walk half a mile in any weather. Can you swim half a mile, though? At least take my umbrella. Rita. You know where to return it. Ah, way to get you to come back to the coffee shop. I see your game, Rita. Bye, Rita. You step outside, muttering words of gratitude. The shopkeeper's bell rings a farewell, seeing you off into the concentration camp of late October's rain. Classic technique, the umbrella tech. We've all been there. Every attempt at drying your clothes is washed away in the first 2 seconds of walking down the street. Rita's umbrella is rendered useless by an especially ferocious gust of wind that turns it inside out. Classic. You manage to close it and continue moving towards the seemingly unreachable metro station. The stormwater drainage gives up and you walk ankle deep in rainwater, thinking about throat-tearing... Wow, can I read? Holy moly. The stormwater drainage gives up and you walk ankle deep in rainwater, thinking about throat-tearing cough, a mind-melting fever, an ever-running nose, and all the other symptoms that certainly await you at home. With a strange satisfaction, you look at your sneakers squishing and bubbling. I'm so sorry. My brain giving up on me or something, dude? Jesus, I'm struggling with this. Very, very purple prose going on, but I don't mind it. I like it. They're having fun with it. With a strange satisfaction, you look at your sneakers squishing and bubbling with water with every step you take. You walk, counting your steps, swearing profusely, cursing God, clutching the wallet, and glancing enviously at the occasional car moving in the same direction as you. Yeah, Rita rizzed you a bit too much, man. Just a little bit too much. Fuck the cars, fuck the clothes, fuck my immune system. The only thing that matters is that 20 grand in that leather wallet. Mercantile? Sure, but the possibility of not living paycheck to paycheck for the next 6, maybe even 9 months if you keep it frugal, and you always keep it frugal, warms you under a frantic storm. From behind a wall of rain, a building with a neon sign, Titanic, emerges. There it is. Name drop. Your thoughts immediately jump towards a VIP card, patiently reading in the wallet. Should you go inside, or don't be stupid and walk towards the direction? I'm kind of curious to go inside. Let's go inside. Into the Titanic. A padded door is unreasonably difficult to open. The relatively empty casino interior greets you with a wave of warm, subdued lighting. 3 half-drunk, identically shabby men stand around a roulette table, not doing anything but drinking. Behind them, an entrance to the VIP room is guarded by a classically bald, 6-foot-tall refrigerator-looking goon with an impenetrable face that not even a mother could love. To the right, a weirdly energetic bartender with a devilish spark in his eyes is filling the lime box with freshly cut limes. You shake the umbrella, drawing everyone's attention. Hello? Think fast. Check out the VIP room or sit at the bar? That's a new save, I think. Let's sit at the bar. Let's start small. The bartender stares at you without blinking. Vodka, with lime. Just a second. As he tries to find a bottle behind the bar, you lean in, clear your throat, and say, "Do you have a mini USB cable?" Back at the mini USB again, okay. What? Nothing. He pours you a shot and rubs on his goatee. He appears as though he desperately wants to say something, but something inside of him is resisting. The dissonance of it all is almost making him collapse, so you decide to take the initiative and sigh. Quite the weather, huh? Someone was killed a couple of blocks from here like half an hour ago. What? You take a shot. The warmth spreads down your esophagus, reaching the stomach lining and making you clench your left hand into a fist to offset the cutting, pre-ulcerative pain. Yeah, the character Rita was commenting on the fact he's like stuck in 2006. The cops came by, asking some vague questions, and our boss went to the station to testify or some shit. Can you believe it? Your shaking hand drops a 20 on the bar. Another shot, please. Sure thing. This time he also pours one for himself. You raise your shots in silence. You reach into your pocket for a pack of semi-dry house cigarettes. He's trying to charge his iPod, let him live! It takes 5 tries to light one. The bartender slides you an ashtray. Your stomach pain eases, or maybe it's the vodka numbing your pain receptors into submission. What brings you here, by the way? I love the VIP guy, by the way. I love he's stanced up. Me? I'm a delivery guy, man. I deliver vacuums and shit. Listen, pour us another one. I do fucking need it. It's been a while since... Achoo! Are you contagious? Nah, man, it's just this hypothermia thing. I'm as wet as a dog. Well, okay. With a swift motion, he offers you a napkin. You blow 1.5 pounds of yellowish snot into it. They say the victim was Asian. Huh. Hate crime or something? I don't know. We have an Asian working here. Japanese fellow. Koji! Hans mentioned a Koji. Cheers. You down another shot with the bartender. His cheeks gain a bit of colour. His eyes cloud over with nostalgia. He leans over and whispers. That Koji? He's like a half-legal bookie or something. Well, it's a casino. Everything here is half-legal. You think he's the one killed? Nah, can't be. Simply can't. He wasn't here today. It's creepy. All that stuff is... like... you know. Yeah, I know. And I need to sit here the rest of my shift. Why? What's the point? There's barely 5 people in the whole casino. Don't they drink? Oh, they do, but they never tip. Fuck them, then. Yeah, fuck them. The bartender runs his finger through the hair on his neck. Are you here to play roulette or something? Nah, I'm here because I've got no choice. I missed every tram and my phone is dead and so I can't order a fucking taxi. I can order you a taxi if you want. That's where we keep... well, then again, the murders happen now. So to be fair, we might be able to dodge it this time. You know, we're taking the taxi later in the night, you know? Check out the VIP room? Yeah, fuck it. Nah, man, I got one more thing to do here. Yeah, I like that you're learning more context and all the different routes. You jump off the chair, give the bartender a creepy-ish smile, and stagger drunkenly to the VIP room. Entrance. A 6-foot, tuxedo-clad goon stops you in your tracks, contemptuously looking at you and says one simple... The VIP ribbon room? I wish. No. Wait a second. You fish out your brand new wallet, pull out a VIP card, and show it to the bouncer. He squints and grabs it by the edge with a clear intention to take it from you. You push his chest to no avail and forcefully twist the card out of his grip with an apologetic, "The fuck do you think you are?" And a friendly, "Fucking cunt." Oh, he's drunk, dude. He's gone. This guy is gone, man. You're gonna get kicked out. You're done. You're done. That's it for tonight, my dude. That's it for tonight. You're done. The bouncer, clearly touched by your eloquence, stomps his cast iron knuckle into your grinning face. Achievement unlocked. I'm bouncing. Whoop whoop. Your body flies 50 feet through the casino floor, at least it felt that way, before it gets stopped by an empty table. An empty glass presses into your backside. You wipe the blood off the edge of your mouth and run your tongue through your teeth. Luckily, you still have a full set. Time to go berserk on this fucking... Suddenly, the gravity stops working as intended and you find yourself helplessly suspended by a silent and decisive force. You raise your hand to defend yourself, but there's no subsequent blow. The bouncer simply walks to the casino exit, holding you like a trash bag that's leaking some unknown fluid. The bartender looks at you with admiration. You try to cheer the bouncer up with, "Come on, you fuck." And... oh, you're done, man. You're done. Until he throws you into the nearest puddle by the door. You lay there trying to light a thoroughly soaked cigarette. Finally, you succeed. The busy clouds rustle in front of your eyes, showing you occasional glimpses of a starless night sky. Feels so good to be alive. Ouch. Some trenchcoat wearing asshole stumbles over you. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's hands! You don't even acknowledge the man. You just keep laying in the puddle as his steps rhythmically move away until they disappear and you find yourself dangerously close to hypothermia. You should definitely scrape your body off the sidewalk and throw it into the 10-minute jog to the metro, 10 stations to the south, 3 bus stops and 5 flights of stairs until you reach the door of your apartment, but you gotta smoke just one more cigarette. You've made it home! You arrive home too late, shake off your wet clothes, crawl into the shower, and fall asleep inside the cabin. You wake up stiff as a corpse, touch your seriously swollen jaw, and the memories of the last night radiate outward from the bouncers below. Some fucking night. Well, at least You rush to the damp body of a wallet waiting for you on the floor, you open it and count the money! You're so happy you would cry if you weren't that dehydrated. Achievement unlocked. Money can buy happiness. You watch the first droplets of what is going to be another devastating storm as you smoke your 3rd cigarette with a cup of coffee. You think to yourself, tomorrow, I'm gonna quit my job. Aww. Cute ending. Cute ending. We got a good ending though. I'm glad. Yeah. Very cool. Love it. Let's go. Very cute. Very, very cute. I want to see the other endings though. There's more to be seen. Yeah, the moral of the story is evidently be a drunk scumbag. Yeah, it worked for this guy. Worked for this guy. Alright, let's try some more though. We got a few more to try. Let the taxi drive. Yeah, let's try the taxi this time. Okay, so the bartender's gonna order us a taxi. For real? Man, you're a lifesaver. It's nothing. He waves you away with a smile and calls a taxi company. You slide your fingers down Hans' wallet and fish out 100 marks. Alright, let's drink another one. Last one. The last bottle? 1 shot will suffice. The bartender's eyes widen as he looks at what is probably the biggest pile of tips he's ever seen. He puts on a professional face and quickly hides them under the bar. You down your last shot, slide off the chair, and drunkenly and sloshingly make your way to the taxi outside without saying goodbye. Take it easy, Palomino. Thanks for chilling. A murky taxi driver with a mustache and a post-agate. Same guy. Okay. Headlights muffled by the rain. Sending a car at 15 miles per hour. Half a mile down the street, you hear a soft thud of a body. The driver frantically pushes the brakes, halting the screeching carcass of his car. Look at his eyes in the back. A trenchcoat wearing shape opens the door and throws it. Oh no! Oh dear. Is this the same? Stare down the barrel of a gun. It's the same ending. It's all the similar dialogue again. How the fuck do you know my name? Not a killer. Does he kill you? Toivo. Yeah, you shouldn't have said his name. That's the game ender right there. Trying to pull his wallet out of your jeans. Cocks the trigger and presses the barrel against your forehead. You have a death wish, kid? I just want to show you the wallet. Jesus fucking Christ. You fucking youngsters. You know I could have shot you. Well, alright, show me the wallet, but do it slowly. Do it slowly. You exhale a wave of fumes of sour, half-digested alcohol. Please don't breathe in my direction ever again. What the fuck did you drink? Vodka. That tracks. Finally, you manage to pry the wallet from your pocket and drop its wet, leathery body in the cup holder. Hans weighs it in his face incredulously. A lopsided smile creases his face. Kid, that's not luck. That's destiny. Hans starts the engine. Sorry, kid, but you might have to make a detour on our way home. Unfortunately for you, I have a flight to catch. But could have ended so much worse. I could have killed you. Okay. I wouldn't have killed you. See, they made me... let's just skip the details. It is what it is, and you're part of it, want it or not. That's destiny. You swallow a hefty gulp of acidic saliva and dissociate to the sound of the rain. Your heart feels like it's about to burst out of your ribcage, but the rest of you is strangely calm. So is this a horror game or just like a weirdo game? I mean, the setting and what's happening is a bit spooky, but I would mostly just say it's kind of offbeat. More of a thriller, I would say, actually. After 5 minutes of what feels like the slowest ride of your life, the headlights reveal the silhouettes of a couple of police officers waving for Hans to stop. Hans meets your eyes in the rearview mirror and frowns. Buckle up, kid. What? Yo, CS, how you doing? Welcome on in. The horror of not being able to go to bed, it's a pretty big one, yeah. Crime thriller, yeah, very noir. Hans convulsively shifts the gearbox and floors it. Oh! 15 to 60 press you into the seat. You grab onto the seat belt buckle and, in 1.5 milliseconds of clarity, fasten the belt with a satisfying click. You look at your shoes as the speed of the vehicle enters the 3-digit territory. You raise your eyes to the window and see a brick wall. What? Holy moly, kid! Yells Hans as he frantically turns the steering wheel. The car drifts across the wet asphalt. Crash! The taxi slams into the wall sideways, releasing a cloud of brick dust that is immediately washed away by the rain. I mean, it is a visual novel. I mean, it's literally just dialogue and visuals, you know? That's not how you do the Akira slide. I know a thing or two about the Akira slide. The left side of the vehicle rises into the air, freezes for a second, and then succumbs to gravity with a plaintive rattle of transmission. The seatbelt digs into your ribcage and you taste metal. Why did he crash? Panic, I suppose, really. Going too fast? Hans looks at you worriedly, clicks his tongue and runs into the night without closing the door. Whoa, just abandons us, huh? You wince as the rain-filled wind blows into the salon. The yellow glares of the streetlights crawl indifferently across your face, refracting for 1,000 times inside the rain, pouring down a cracked passenger window that you rest your head on. The rearview mirror gasps its last breath, ponders its situation for a moment and falls to the floor. Okay. Anything? Did I click on something? No? Oh, that was just a scene. I thought I had to click on something there. Oh. The shadow people. This always happens when it's rainy. I'm sick of this, you know? It's the BTs from Death Stranding, yeah. Huh? Peculiar. Is that meant to be implying a different ending or something? Is that getting at something else? You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, we got one more. Well, there could be more routes, but I would like to try if we just don't go into the Titanic at all. Let's try that one. Oh shit, I just saved over that. Shit, sorry. I just saved over it. I'm doing good on time. Yeah, it's all good. I got a bit of wiggle room. Thank you, though. Let's just do this super quickly. I'm too curious not to. Don't be stupid and walk towards the station. Let's just see what happens. Could go straight into the VIP room as well. After only a few minutes of walking in the mockingly weakening rain, you arrive at the entrance of the metro. Near the station, there's nobody in sight. Not even... Now I'm just fucking rushing. That's my problem. Not even any cars, except for a single police vehicle quietly corroding through the cracks in its paint. Without paying any attention to this little detail, you push the carved doors open. Ooh. Hey guys. To find yourself under the gaze of an entire police station? Wrong station, buddy. Well, it's only 3 cops, but they do look intimidating. Fuck. You mutter under your breath. You feel a bead of sweat forming on your forehead as you try to walk as innocently as possible towards the subway booth, praying silently that you won't attract any more attention from these cops. The prayer goes unanswered. Sir, excuse me, sir. Wait a second. Can I see your ID, please? You freeze. The policeman looks at your face as it drains of colour with a hint of disbelief. Blood loudly pumps inside your temples. How can I not look guilty? You're Relisk, by the way. How you doing? Welcome on in. Hello. You ask yourself as you pull out a fat wallet from the pocket of your jeans. Wrong fucking wallet. Your hands shake. You try to force the wallet back into a pocket of your jeans, but for some reason it just wouldn't fit. Whatever. You pull out your real wallet from the inside pocket of your jacket. Thud. Hans' wallet falls to the ground. You rush to take it, but the cop is faster than you. He grabs it right before you can, stands up, opens it, and his eyes widen at the load of cash lining the leathery insides. He pulls out a security pass, compares the photo of Hans with your shivering face, and says dryly, "Where did you get that?" A second cop approaches you and casually unholsters his gun, but he doesn't point it at you. He just makes sure you're aware that he has it. You chuckle nervously. Hans Luge? No, listen, I'm not the owner of this wallet. Similar ending to what we got. Yes. So how did it come into your possession then? I found it? Pack him up, Jim. Jim's at it again. Jim and Chad is at it again. What about... Didn't make it home. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so forget the metro station. So now this time... Oh yes, going straight into the VIP room. Let's try that. We were too drunk last time. So go into the Titanic and go straight for the VIP room. You give in to your curiosity and slosh to the entrance in your wet sneakers. The goon in tuxedo stops you with a soft yet decisive move. He looks at you disinterestedly and says one simple, "No." But you pull out the wallet and show the bouncer your newly acquired VIP card. He squints and rips it out of your hand, then thoroughly inspects it as if it were some sort of an extraterrestrial artifact. Wait a second, sir. The darkness of the VIP room swallows him in a matter of moments, leaving you alone to shift your weight from one foot to the other under the gaze of everyone in the casino. Suddenly you feel a gust of wind, the kind that only you seem to notice. It pierces you right through, sending the wave of goosebumps across your body. Everything inside you feels suspended on some tiny invisible strings, and the only thought your brain can muster is, run. Why? You spot 3 silhouettes approaching from the darkness of the room. The urge to flee to the metro, to the police, to get rid of the wallet, to cry for help, to flow down the drain along with everything the rain has poured overwhelms you, but you just take a deep breath and remain firmly rooted in place. The bouncer places his excavator bucket of a hand on your shoulder. Oh! On each side of him, 2 identically unpleasant men grow out of the ground and into the tuxedos 3 sizes bigger than they should be. They greet you in unison with carnivorous smiles and you stutter, "You know, I just got a call and..." "You are coming with us." "I'm coming with you." "Thank you for being sensible." "Oh, you fucked up somehow." And you walk beside them through the hall, past the velvet couches with cheap cup holders and bronze tacky ashtrays, across the room with an infuriatingly obnoxious carpet, passing the frozen in-space waiter and the allergically snorting blackjack dealer, through a technical corridor with crumbling walls and wires dangling dangerously low, into the small but cozy room with a black and white TV with nothing on. A small refrigerator adorned with a single magnet from Sweden, shout out Sweden, a glass table with coffee stains, a coffee maker with a mold-ridden pot and a pack of instant coffee beside it, a tiled floor that hasn't met a broom in a while, a leather couch with cigarette burns. So he's just telling us everything. You know, tell us your social security number while you're at it. Go on, might as well. And 3 eclectically draped chairs, with a man, an old man, sitting in one of them, who raises the aquarium of thick glasses to you and softly whispers, "Fuck him up, Anton!" Oh shit! A skillful blow to the cheekbone sends you crashing onto the couch. Black spots mockingly dance in front of your eyes. As you turn your stiff neck towards the old man, a dry, contemptuous expression creases his face. "What the fuck do you think?" "Young man, be silent." "What?" Anton, empty his pockets. Anton pats you down and finds your dead cell phone, a damp pack of house blues, your slim wallet, and hands us a leathery brick of money. The old man takes it and turns the thick wallet around with a certain degree of bafflement glimmering in his glasses. He opens it, runs his finger through the cash, pulls out a security pass, holds it close to his face for an uncomfortable amount of time, and finally says, "This young man's loaded." "This is not mine." "Now, don't be shy. Did Toivo send you?" "He did, didn't he? But why? For what reason?" "What?" "Hans, listen. Your friend has already shot my bookie. You're too late." "Well, maybe you're too early. What the hell do I know about Toivo's operations? But despite everything, I and Andreas Finke give you my word that we will let you go if you tell us what your goal is, and I'm not Hans. Please, don't interrupt. And we'll even let you have your money too. Just tell us the name of I'm Tango! Yeah, we walked into the crime. Uh-oh! Anton, do you feel as if our companion doesn't show us proper respect? Anton ruminates for a solid minute. His irises bounce off the corners of his eyes as the gears of thought slowly turn inside his skull. Upon realizing the implication of his boss's question, he paternally squeezes your shoulder and nearly blows the stuffing out of your head with his monstrous fist. Oh, the color change, that was cool. You spread thinly across the couch. You feel nothing but numbness in the place where your head should be, and a vomit boiling somewhere on the outskirts of your digestive system. Hans, it's in your best interest to not lose the thread of the conversation. Is this more of a Coen Brothers everyday dipshit stumbles into criminal conspiracy type story? I think that's exactly what it is. I'm not... A wave of panic burns through every available instrument of reason. You lift a concrete slab of the back of your head off the couch and stare into the thick, pitiless glasses across the glass table. Hans, I beg you, do not stall. I believe you have something better to do other than getting the shit beaten out of you. Well, that's time for a save. Save here. Tell him the truth, even though I don't think he's gonna believe it. Andreas, listen, I've no idea what you're talking about. I'm not Hans, I'm Tango, a very insignificant delivery guy in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong wallet. I don't know anything about anybody. A heavy smack from Anton interrupts your rant. It feels like he drove a spark from the back of your head. You burp apologetically. An old man scowls. I get it. Thank God. Wait, who am I kidding? I don't get any of it. Anton, do you understand anything? Anton shrugs. Let me make it easier on you, young man. Simple questions, monosyllabic answers. Your VIP pass is obviously fake. Where did you get it? Or rather, who did you get it from? I kind of stole it along with the wallet from a strange trenchcoat wearing kraut in the flat coffee shop. Are you referring to this wallet over here? Yes, look at the security pass again. It's his face in the photo, not mine. Anton, confirm. He hands the pass to the goon and a realization hits you like a brass knuckle. He's blind as a bat. Anton thoroughly examines the photo on the pass and grunts. Yes, not him. This Hans, he's way older and he looks more German. Great, so let me get this straight. You've met a mysterious stranger, stole his hefty wallet, and... Why the hell did you come here? Well, I didn't really steal it as much as I didn't return it to the owner. And I've never been to a VIP room in a casino. I was curious. The old man lets out a delighted cackle. Anton smiles. Probably. Curiosity killed a cat. Ever heard that one? I suppose. Young man, what is your real name? I know you've already said it, I just didn't take it seriously. Wow! Not a fan of the name Tango Mushi, huh? Tango. Tango. What else can you tell me about this Hans fellow? Well, he had a white trench coat and very scary blue eyes. They were kind of looking straight into my soul. He was also shaky, like he had a real tremor. Parkinsonian type, I'd say. He only ordered water and then immediately left, even forgot his wallet. He left immediately? In this weather? Yeah, he was quite peculiar. When did this encounter happen? As precisely as you can, please. About an hour ago? The twins. Hey, have you heard of this man? You've already forgotten about their silent presence. Were they not breathing the entire time they stood behind your back? They nod solemnly and disappear as you stare into Andreas' nose bridge. He mellows into a sincere smile. Tango, you've no idea how much you helped us, even though it was unintentional. Unfortunately, you cannot keep your recently acquired wallet, but... He pulls out half of the cash from the wallet and extends his hands to you. God, it must be like $5,000. You smile incredulously, take the money and stuff it in your wallet that you pick up from the glass table along with the cell phone and keys. Now, how about a cocktail on the house and a taxi home? You know, as an apology for the bruises. Whoa. Thank you, but can I skip the cocktail? That's what you would say if your throat wasn't constricted by a cold, steely thread. You compulsively grasp at it, trying to pry it away for just one more breath, but you only cut your fingers. You raise your hands higher and find the tense hands of Anton. You cling to his tuxedo with your weakening fingers, trying to negotiate just one more breath. Just one more. Anton tightens his grip and you feel the stream of blood running down your shirt onto the leather couch and then onto the unwashed tiles of the floor. Down into the basement. Wow, he really didn't like the name Tango, yeah. And into the cold, cold earth. Just one more breath, please. Into the starless night that's been guarded by nothing but the heartfelt smile of a man in thick glasses. Soon it also dissipates, leaving you alone in the dark. Alone in the dark, video game reference. Didn't make it home. So he squeezed you for information and killed you off anyway. Gave you a bit of hope and killed you anyway. Try the other route and then we're done. Beg for mercy. Your eyes fill with unwanted tears. We did make it home once, we did. You get drunk, and then you get thrown out of the club. You don't go into the VIP room, you get drunk, thrown out of the club, and then he just kind of finds his way home. You try to find a spark of compassion in Andreas' glasses, however, the only thing you see are his fingers impatiently tapping on his knee, waiting for an answer. You'll watch a goblin, how you doing? Please, I beg you, I didn't do anything, I'm here and I didn't know and I don't want to die. Oh god, Anton, shut this wimp up. No, wait! Obviously, Anton ignores your request and a crushing liver shot makes you see the world through a red lens of burning, mind-numbing pain. You snivel miserably. Listen, young man, Hans, Tango, whatever your name is. You're starting to get on my nerves. Sharp pain impedes your ability to formulate thoughts. Just tell me, what were you doing in my casino with a fake VIP card? Oh, it's his casino! Uh-oh! With a fake VIP... So would that mean that Hans was like a regular at this casino? Interesting. What were you doing in my casino with a fake VIP card and a stack of money not 10 minutes from the killing of my bookie? I took the pass, along with the wallet, from a German man in a grey trench coat. Anton looks at you, then at the boss with a silent question in his eyes. The old man irritably waves his hand at him. Go on, please. At the coffee shop, flat, about an hour ago. Oh, Jesus Christ, it hurts. You burp a sour smell of rotten innards. Anton winces. The twins, have you heard him? Okay, this is kind of similar now. You've already forgotten about their silent presence. Were they not breathing the entire time they stood behind your back? They nod solemnly and disappear. Similar dialogue. So that's it, huh? But why have you decided to come here of all places? Curiosity? Exhales disappointedly and rubs his temples. Have you found any weapons on him? No, boss. Then even if he is involved, he's just a... I don't know, and the important thing is I don't really want to. Well, in that case, we probably shouldn't dispose of him. Especially with all these police crawling through the neighborhood. Think so, boss. Tango, it seems as though the circumstances are working in your favor. Anton, please, would you be so kind as to get this young man out of here? Meaning? Meaning physically. Just get him off the casino's premises, I don't care what happens next. My wallet stays here. Well, Hans's wallet. You can take yours. You hurriedly collect all of your belongings from the table. And one more thing. Forget about us. Because we will remember you. A rush of goosebumps runs through your body as Anton drags you off the couch and out into the web of corridors. So we might get home, but we might have no money. You walk through them with a deep sadness from the loss of 20 grand. That's too big of an amount to lose in one day. Finally, you see an exit sign and feel a slight relief from the fact that whatever this thing was, it's finally A loud bang behind your back causes your head to twitch limply as your body crumbles onto the ground. The last thing you see is a scarlet stream merrily running across the bumps in the concrete. They killed you off anyway. I'm surprised this one ended up better. Evidently not. Evidently not, yeah. So they let you go, but they decided to kill you off anyway. It makes sense. You knew too much, didn't you? You knew too much. Yeah, this was cool. I liked it. Art style was cool. I think I like the simplicity of it. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's nice and short. It doesn't bloat out any of the conversations. It's quite direct. The noir kind of vibes is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, the art style is absolutely fantastic. The best thing about the game, in my opinion. And remember, the art was all done in MS Paint. So crazy what they were able to do in MS Paint. The writing, in terms of the flowery language, I'm kind of mixed on, personally. I always like to see someone get very artistic and, you know, fancy with their writing. But I don't know if I feel like some sentences were kind of like too long in this, you know what I mean? I think they could have, you can still be flowery. Yeah, some of the writing was a bit clunky. You can still be flowery, but I would say it was the floweriness was to the writing's detriment sometimes. Not all the time, not the whole time. But sometimes there was definitely some sentences that I almost had to kind of reread them or start them over again, as you guys probably saw. Because they were a little bit too, yeah, clunky and a bit too flowery. I loved some of the imagery in it though. Yeah, pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Nice little fun little game. Love the art style. Good time.